and Martin both. So we'll bring on the last act of the first half. That brings us to the last act. Can we get some sad noises? Don't worry, there'll be a second act. We're figuring this out. So please give a warm welcome to the stage for Ant Windmill.
You doing alright, by the way? Yeah. It's good. I'll just untangle myself here. This takes a bit of time. Here we go. Anyone been up to the old lightscape thing? No? No one been up there? I went first time, didn't think much of it. So went again. Much better at night. As you can tell by looking at me, I like to go to the gym to work out. Work out why they go to the gym at 5 AM in the morning. How ridiculous is that? It's been a bit of a cold winter this week, don't you think? And in my house, yeah, good. And in my house, I like to turn on the oven to warm it up. Anyone else do that? Yeah, good. And my son, he likes to touch the glass on the front as it's warming up. When it gets dangerous, I open the door and let him out. It has been a cold winter. This woman came out to me in the street. She said, "Oh, I recognise you." And me, being very presumptuous, went, "Oh, of course. You've probably seen some of my stand-up comedy." She immediately went, "No." I thought, "Oh." I was crestfallen. She goes, "Oh, I know who you are. You're that guy in the supermarket who likes to whine and whinge about things." And I said, "Thank you for recognising me." But am I the only one who thinks the way that people drive their shopping trolleys is the way they drive their cars? Yeah. That's just me. Like you'll be in the supermarket and this person will just stop for no apparent reason, just look and gaze up in the air and then move on. You think, well, what are they buying? You can't tell. Then someone else will be moving from lane to lane across the aisle and you're thinking, stay in your lane! And then you sit there on a mobile phone, you think, don't you know that's illegal? And then those with kids, that's another problem, isn't it? They're hanging off the side of the trolley while the kids push it. And I think to myself, no wonder there's so many accidents on WA roads. They're letting the kids drive. I've got kids, and I must admit, I had in aisle 4, I witnessed an almighty tantrum for no reason whatsoever. And my wife said to me, "Can you stop that, Ant? You're embarrassing the kids." We'll talk about this when we get home. So we've got those people who come in, don't you? They see them, they're carrying their basket, they go and fill their basket up, and you know they should have bought a trolley, they should have taken the trolley, and you see them struggling and you think, at what point are you going to realise you're going to have a shopping trolley? And they're like, no, they're too proud for that, aren't they? I must admit, you know, the sweat does pour off my face when I am doing that. And then there's others who go in for one item, come out with lots of items, except the one item they went into for. Anyone do that? Yeah, not me. You get home, I load up the fridge and the cupboards and with all the food. The first thing that my son does, he looks in the fridge and he says, "Why is there nothing to eat?" And I think to myself, let me help you. He goes, "Why is my face hurting?" I said, "I'm helping you. Look, lots of food." When you have kids, it makes you realise and appreciate the finer things in life, doesn't it? Like wine. And they say you shouldn't have a favourite kid, but I do. My favourite is John, my mate's son. We went to a wine festival the other weekend. My wife said to me, "We're going to go to a wine festival." Not a wine festival. Can't stand those things. She said, "Oh, come on, let's go." We've got the kids in the car. Get them in the car, we're driving towards the wine festival, got caught behind this slow-moving car. I was probably a 9-year-old from the shopping experience I had driving that car. That had been about all right. Eventually we get to this place, massive queue to get into this wine festival. I was irritated by that. Eventually get in, just a load of English people. Complaining. I loved it. Guess that one was right after all. I do like whining. My wife and I, we like to watch films. We're watching Braveheart again. Any of you seen Braveheart? Yeah. William Wallace says this, doesn't he? He shouts out, "You may take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom." I think the English thought, okay. That'll work. I saw John Wick 4 as well. Great film. Just not enough absurd long fight scenes for my liking. Okay, that's a slow burner. I see Barbies come out. I don't mean in an LGBT plus way. Maybe, who knows. But Barbie brings me back, it's a bit nostalgic. I thought, oh yeah, it reminds us of when we used to have a Barbie bite, and the hours of fun we used to have with that. Used to frustrate my daughter a little bit though. Eventually we let her have a go. Any of you into Breaking Bad? No? Yeah? Right? My friend often says to me, "And you should watch Breaking Bad, you'd love Breaking Bad, you should watch Breaking Bad." And I always go to them, "Oh, why?" And they say, "Oh, it's brilliant, you'd love it." And I say, "Oh, is it because I'm a science teacher?" And they say, "No, it's because you've got inoperable lung cancer and you have a propensity to sell meth." And that's when I know that they're not being serious. Because I don't have inoperable lung cancer. But as a science teacher, I do like to promote maths. Anyway, you don't have to be a science teacher to watch Breaking Bad. You don't have to be a dwarf to watch Lord of the Rings. A lot of dwarves haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Too busy down the mines. And did you know there are 8 billion people in the world? 8 billion people. But technically, the number of people who actually have dwarfism is only 7. And they all have funny names. Like Frederick, David, and Eric. You probably know them as Bashful, Doc, and Sleepy. But you don't have to watch Breaking Bad, be a science teacher to watch Breaking Bad, but as it happens I have seen Breaking Bad. I've seen Breaking Not At All on the Kwinana Freeway. But it's not because I'm a science teacher who understands the laws of motion. You don't have to be a science teacher to see Breaking Bad on the Kwinana Freeway. You can actually be a dwarf. Anyway, I'll finish with this. I've got kids, as I told you, and over time you build up a lot of clutter from your kids. And my wife said to me, "And because that's what she calls me, because that's my name." She said, "Can you clear the house of all the things you don't want, you don't like, and you don't need?" I thought, fantastic. So I spent the whole school holidays clearing the house of all the things I didn't want, like, and didn't need. It was fantastic. I felt very relaxed afterwards. We sat there watching TV, and she said to me, "Anne, have you seen our son?" And I said, "Have you checked the oven?" Thanks very much. I've been Ant Windmill.
That brings us to the end of the first half. That's good. Some of you remembered. So we're going to have a 10-minute break, and then